unpopular opinion, but I think if you are telling your man the business of your best friends, I think that you and your man don't have a good relationship. And you want to know how I know? Because I used to do that shit. It was my way of, I guess, reassuring myself that as shitty as my life was, at least it's not as bad as theirs. And as far as what my ex-husband's part in this would be, it was my way of saying, hey, see, at least I'm not them. Now, it's one thing if I come to you and say, hey, Carol, what does Tim think about this? What's his perspective as a guy? And I'm inviting him into this situation. But if I am just telling you something, to me, there's an expectation that I'm just telling you that thing. And I read somebody's comment under one of somebody's videos where they're discussing this, and they were like, I don't care if you tell your man my business as long as he doesn't go and tell anybody else. Let me tell you something about men. They are some of the most trifling, gossiping ass little chicken head bitches out here, okay? And if they don't like you, they're on a mission to destroy you. They will tell any and everyone, and some of these motherfuckers are bold enough to bring that shit up in your face. And they'll even joke about it. Like, for example, I saw a comment under somebody's video where she was sharing her financial difficulties with her best friend. So she goes over to her best friend's house. Her man was there, and he makes some kind of comment like, I didn't think you made that much money. And she was like, wow. It's one thing if you're talking to your man and you're like, Melissa got engaged. Yeah, something like that. But if your friend is telling you something in confidence, that shit better stay between y'all. And another good point that I heard somebody raise is, okay, you tell your man my business, and then you and your man don't work out, and then you get another relationship and you're comfortable with this dude, and now you're telling him my business. And depending on how many dudes you talk to over the years, that's a lot of people who are out here knowing your personal fucking business. And I don't like that very much. Now, my friends and I, who, if you tell us something, that's where it stays, they tend to have the happiest and healthy relationships. I just can't explain it. It's like each person is fulfilled, and they're not seeking out other people's misfortunes or deep dark secrets as content, as fodder for their relationship. I used to work with a woman who flat out told you, I just want you to know, if you tell me, I'm telling my husband. She was the most toxic, petty ass person, emotionally immature person. And I was just like, you must not have any friends or ones that you care about very much. What happened to it just being the girls? I just think that's weird. I feel like that's just the equivalent of everybody getting together and having a girls' brunch, and you take your boyfriend unannounced. And it's just like, why is Steven here? I don't know. I personally think it's weird. And plus, I used to be the woman who told her man everything. And I was not happy. And I didn't feel fulfilled. And it wasn't a good relationship. I don't know. But that's just, that is just my 2 cents. It's just like, what happened to sisterhood and women supporting women and women building community amongst each other, and us being like this, sisters before misters. I don't know. I think that's weird. Single people's lives are not your entertainment. Other people's misfortune is not your entertainment. Other people's business is not a means by which to bond with your husband or boyfriend. You'll need to get hobbies, both personal hobbies and maybe even some together. But telling each other your friend's personal business, shouldn't be the thing to do.